You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
And enjoyment of my children because of the outdoors, she went crazy. What are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? Why am I working extra hard? What is up, you guys? Welcome back to another vlog. This week we're going to be doing a mom week in the life, basically just taking you guys along with me as a stay-at-home mom with 2 toddlers, all the things that we do, little snippets of my life here and there. Normally I start my vlogs off in the morning time, but right now it is like 3 p.m. The kids are napping. It is a Thursday afternoon. It's a very random day to start this vlog, but we're just going to go for it. I got some new tank tops and I want to show you really quick. I just got a package in the mail from Amazon and I actually have 2 more packages coming tomorrow. I have 2 different sets of tank tops, so I'm gonna just show you at the end. If you guys are wondering, this is just my microphone, so ignore that. I am in need of some new tank tops so badly, and it is extremely hot and humid. It's like summer hit all at once. I live in the South, if you guys don't know, and it gets crazy down here, okay? Crazy. I was in search of some staple cropped tank tops that I could wear all summer long. This one that I'm wearing comes in a pack of 3. It comes with this pink, like dusty pink color. Also comes with black, which is just great for having a staple black tank top, and then this darker blue, which I thought is kind of cool to switch it up because I have a lot of greens in my closet. I am an overheater. I get hot so fast, so easy. I like to wear super high-waisted bottoms at all times. For me, crop tank tops is where it's at. I cannot stand it when tank tops have like a bunch of fabric bunched around the top of my pants. I so far really like them. I'll let you guys know my opinion as the vlog goes on, but yeah, I'll link everything that I mentioned obviously down below for you guys if you're interested. It hides the bra lines, everything. Anyways, nobody asked. No one asked about tank tops, but like I said, I have more coming in the mail. I don't know if I'm the only one like this, but when I need something like workout leggings or dresses or shoes, I order multiple. I'm talking like 5 to 10 different things just to see which company or style I like the best. Like I said, the kids are sleeping super well, and I thought instead of just sitting on the couch, not really sure what to do, what I'm gonna do is make some cookies. There are some like oatmeal date cookies that I heard such good things about. I tried a cookie recipe the other week that was really gross. Like it did not turn out. But I wanted to try another version of that. Hopefully this time it'll taste better. It's not as healthy as the other one. Listen, let's just go on a spiel really quick. If you're trying to make dessert healthy or like less sweet to the point where it's no longer tasting like dessert, what are you doing? Okay, what are you doing? Because isn't the point of dessert to have a treat? Like, I'm really passionate about this topic because I'm definitely healthy. I like to eat clean. I don't have sugar on a daily basis, but I draw the line with healthy dessert, okay? Like, what are we doing as a society if we're trying to make dessert taste like nothingness, okay? Anyways, I want to take a minute to show you guys this new mixer that I got from Housewort. This is basically a digital mixer. So if you guys are familiar with my channel, then you know that I like to make everything from scratch, including bread dough, bagels, cookies, muffins, everything basically. And for a while there, every single time I got to kneading my dough, my wrist would absolutely kill me. I would have to wear a brace for a week. And finally, my husband's like, you need to get a mixer. You need to get something that's gonna just do the work for you, maximize your time with your kids, because I am a mom of littles. And so anything that can save me time and energy and effort, definitely worth the investment. This is an electronic digital mixer that basically does all the work for you. So it's really convenient. It's also a very quiet motor that's not going to disrupt the life of your family and your home if you have napping kids like I do right now. Go ahead and check out Housewort M5 mixer if you guys are looking for a way to just make your kitchen life easier, smoother. This digital thing right here is the best thing about it. I just put what I want and walk away. Don't have to worry about it. I am going to go ahead and chop up some dates. I already put the oats in there and we're just gonna chop up some dates to add. But anyways, that's like a whole chunk of my hand.
You just have to say that you're fine when you're not really fine.
It's not even that bad, but I'm just being dramatic. We chopped up all the dates, got my finger band-aided up with a Toy Story Band-Aid, so sponsored by Toy Story. You know what? Why am I working extra hard? We're gonna let the machine do it. Putting it back in. It said to fold in with a spatula, but that's how we're doing it, okay? Ooh, just reached my stand goal. I don't even know what a stand goal is. I've had this Apple Watch for a while. I still don't know what that means. Like, I know what the move goal means. I know what the exercise ring is, but the stand ring, can anyone explain that to me? Because I don't get it. Anyway, my son just woke up from his nap. It is currently 5 o'clock, so it's been like since an hour since I last vlogged. We're gonna head to the park after dinner because that's usually our routine. I just went down the rabbit hole of looking for gifts for my husband's anniversary. Like, we're encroaching our 5th anniversary this fall, so it's literally months away, and I just spent like an hour researching what I'm gonna get it, but I think I've landed on what I wanted for him right when my son woke up, so at least that's figured out. So you guys, what my son is playing with, it's basically just this little bumblebee toy thing. I'm gonna try and find it and link it down below from Amazon. The kids are absolutely obsessed with that. My daughter loved using it when she was little. She still uses it and she's 3, and my son is now 1 and he loves it too. They just zoom around the house. They get so much energy out with it. Like, they're literally drifting and gliding along the curves and like the turns in the house. And every kid who comes to our house and uses it absolutely loves it. Highly, highly recommend. If you're gonna have any toy in your house, get something like this, like a little roller / push toy. It's helped my kids get out so much energy. It has 4 wheels on the bottom as well, and this is like made out of wood, but there's like a cushion on top. I'll show you guys the cookies. That looks good. Just a bit too sweet, you know? Want some? Good morning. Good morning. Good morning, y'all. Welcome back to the next day. It is currently a Friday morning and just made breakfast for the kids. I normally always make eggs and bacon, but I went crazy and I made some protein oatmeal instead. So I switched it up. You know, gotta live life on the edge, gotta live life wild. I'm wearing the black version of the tank top that I wore yesterday, and so far, I really do like these tank tops. I did wash the pink one yesterday. I started washing my clothes on the delicate cold wash and then air drying certain pieces, so I air dried this one. We'll see how it goes. But yeah, they look amazing. I love how they hit out the pants. Anyways, nobody asked to feed my sourdough starters, so I might make some bread dough later. And if I do, I'll use the Housever mixer and show you guys how it works with dough. I did quickly just want to sit down and mention a little segment on entertaining toddlers. If you guys are familiar with my vlogs, I don't show my kids at all. I don't really talk about their personal life. I basically focus this whole channel on me and like what I do, what I like, what works for me, my routines. I kind of keep my kids out of it, and that is how this channel will always be. My husband was watching my videos yesterday and he's like, you don't say anything about the kids. You title it Toddler Mom Vlog, but it's nothing to do with toddlers. And I'm like, well, I include a little bit about the kids here and there, but yeah, my goal isn't to make this a family channel. This is a me channel sharing my experience as a mom, not my kids' experiences being kids. Now, yesterday I did show you the little roller bumblebee thing that we have in our house. This is the bumblebee, how that looks. And then another toy I didn't show you guys before was this wagon. This is just a little push wagon that runs really smooth and you can put stuff in it. At one point, my kid liked to sit in here while being pushed. So they've had a lot of fun with this toy. These two push toys, or like, I guess the bumblebee is like a roller toy and the other one's a push toy. They have kept my kids entertained indoors for so long, especially during the winter when we didn't have the option of going outside or on rainy days. I think that these are just some ways that you can strategically choose toys to help your kids be active and entertained inside. Toys that have multi-function use, not just like one thing, you know? So if they had zero toys. If they didn't have this bin of toys right here or Legos or magnet tiles, they would be 100% entertained and good to go with these two toys. And both of these were gifts from people for the kids' birthday. So if you're like looking for gift ideas for birthdays, then check these out. One thing I will say is learning how to give your kids outside time. That has been so crucial. Now, I know not everybody has a backyard. I know not everyone has a fenced in yard. So if you don't, then definitely prioritize going to parks as much as possible or going to someone's house. Maybe you have a mom or a sibling or a friend who does have backyard time. You can like bring your books and just go hang out in their backyard. The reason I highly recommend that you guys get your kids used to the outdoors, loving the outdoors, is first of all, kids naturally love the outdoors. Second of all, it is so good for their development and for their brain, their lungs, their body to be outside in the dirt, in the fresh air, in the sunshine, in the rain, in the mud. So for us, the way that we do outside time is I just open the back door and let the kids go out, and I watch them pretty closely because we have a lot of windows on the back of the house, but I'm not out there every single second. So there's two things to mention. First of all, we have a fence. Second of all, my kids are both toddlers. They're not like babies where they're gonna put stuff in their mouth. They're still very young. So I watch them constantly. The amount of hours and entertainment they have put in just being outside. I have a few toys out there like a wagon, some buckets. They love shoes. My kids are obsessed with shoes, so I keep shoes out there just for them to put on and off. We have the chicken coop out there, which they love to go and hang out with the chickens. We have a trampoline, which is really helpful. Both kids love that, and it has a net, so they just climb up and hang out in there. I have so much more rest and enjoyment of my children because of the outdoors. Just have obviously a fence, which makes a huge difference in keeping the kids intact. Before we had this fence, I was always having to chase them down because they would go around the house where I couldn't see them, and I think it's very important to have eyesight of your children if they're outside, especially when they're young like this. The fence has helped a lot. My husband and I worked very hard to get it in. We worked very hard to save up for it, but it is one of just those things that we were like, it's worth it. We've put other financial goals on pause to get this fence up and worked many nights and at 1 a.m. putting this fence up after work. It's nothing crazy out here. I would say like the trampoline is the biggest piece of entertainment for the kids. Like I said, just a wagon, some shoes, sometimes a stroller is out here. They can't open this back door, which is a good thing because they will go in and out constantly if they could. So I control the door flow and whether they come in or out, which is helpful. Also, I have a garden here and I have netting over it so my kids can't destroy the garden. Otherwise, they definitely would. Honestly, the biggest way I entertain my kids is in the outdoors. Like I don't give them iPads. I don't give them any technology. That's just a choice that we decided to make. No judgment on people who do. But my point is that we've just learned to really entertain our kids with the backyard, with sticks, with dirt, with grass, and they love it. So we don't have a crazy forest or trees or like a lot going on back here, but they love what we do have. That gives me time to cook in the kitchen, clean, and just do chores that need to be done and not have to be constantly on top of my kids. I guess I should mention that another thing they love to do is dig in this gravel here that we have. So it's just like a big play sandbox for them. So. I'm going to mix up some sourdough. It is currently 1 o'clock. So if you can hear the washer and dryer, I did, oh my goodness, girl. I started a bunch of loads in the wash. I normally always do this with a wooden spoon, and this is like my classic OG favorite sourdough recipe. So I'm really curious to see how it's gonna work with the Hauswirth M5. Wow, just like cuts my work in half. Actually doing pretty decent with picking up the dough on the side. Like if you just watch it, eventually it cleans up the sides. Anyways, we're just gonna let it chill, do the autolist for 30 minutes, and then add the sourdough starter. Kids are napping. I'm gonna work on some editing and we'll just see where the day goes. Oh my goodness, my mom always comes by and harvests my herbs, which is totally fine. I want her to, but you guys, she literally demolished the parsley and cilantro almost entirely, and she took a lot of that too. She went crazy. Anyway. Monday morning is here and we all woke up not feeling ourselves. The kids, they're both sick. bless you. My whole plan of like really hitting the workouts hard this week at the gym has kind of disappeared because my kids cannot be taken to the childcare obviously while they're sick. I don't know what we're gonna do. Maybe I can get my mom to help me out today with the kids and I could go to a workout during their nap time, but I'm just gonna have to accept that for the rest of the week. I'm gonna have to find ways to work out at home, which I hate to do. Like, let's just be real, okay? I cannot work out at home. I try and I do get some type of workout in, but it's never as good as if I went to an actual facility and did it there. I just really like being around people who are also working on their fitness and working towards their goals. I like having all the equipment. I like plugging in and not having my kids around. I like just going somewhere else. And that being said, you can definitely work out at home. I know a lot of people who do, but honestly, the thought of a home gym kind of stresses me out. My husband always says like, oh, we know when we have more space, we can build you a home gym. And I'm like, I don't want to be at home. You know, why would I want to stay home? Like, I want to continue going out to a gym. That's just me. And my gym membership is also really affordable. That being said, if you are a stay-at-home mom, I am not trying to discourage you from working out at home. Working out at home is very convenient. And it's also in the privacy of your own home. You can wear what you want to wear. You can do whatever workout you want to try. You can do it at any time that you want to. Whereas like with an actual gym, like for me now, I can't go to the gym this week because I have sick kids. So it's a little bit of a give and a take here and there, but whatever works for you. I don't know why we're talking about workouts. We are going to have a probably chill week at home because I'm attempting to do a no spend week, meaning I don't go and buy anything except for coffee creamer, okay? Because I tried the maple syrup in my coffee this morning and it's not for me. It doesn't taste creamy and rich enough. It tastes kind of like syrup, like when you pump syrup in. And I don't know. Okay guys, I just finished my workout and that was actually one of the best home workouts I've had in a long time. Simply because I said this morning that I hate home workouts and they're not effective. That's when I was like, you know what? I'm gonna do my best with what I got, and I did it. So if you don't have a gym membership or the option to go to one, it's all about what's up here, okay? Self-discipline. My kids are occupied. I also did make my husband his weekly breakfast casserole because I say this in many videos, but I am not about to get up at the time that he gets up. He gets up at 4 a.m. and he typically starts his workday around like 5. I'm not doing that. No ma'am. But what I will do is help him with his breakfast, just making sure that he can just have something quick to eat and not have to sit in the kitchen and make food in the morning is helpful. Before I close out the video, I did want to show you these tank tops that they came in. They're so cute. Just look at the top detailing. Like, this is just gorgeous. It comes in black, wine, and pink. But my bra straps show on the back, and the bra straps just really bother me when they show because of the way that it's cut like this. They didn't end up working. I'm gonna go return them to Amazon, but at least this other pack that I showed you in the very beginning of this vlog, this one works at least. That's the update on the tank tops.